forgot to bring down the microphone. But yeah, I hope everybody had a great weekend. I mean, let's open up Unity real quick. And today we'll be continuing with the turn input and interface. I was trying to break apart the turn manager or the turn choice manager before because it was getting kind of large, and we were going to need to add even more functionality to it. So okay. Well, right now the Microsoft Visual Studio is loaded up, so let's switch over. Okay. So, oh yeah, I'd finished the piece chooser part of it. Let's see, the turn manager. Okay, this part is fine. It's the turn chooser that we're breaking up. Okay, so the next part is choose action. And it's going to be quite a bit more complicated because, like I was saying before, right now, since an action is just moving to one space, you can identify which action that the player wants to take by just choosing the space on the board. But now more than one action might end on the same space, so we'll need to have ways for the player to like cycle between them. Probably we'll let them press tab or something. So yeah, there's going to be a lot, well, the interface, the graphical display about which turn is being chosen will probably be a lot more complicated, but okay, so we have the piece chooser, now we need the space chooser. Okay. I'll just kind of copy this over. Okay, now here it will also have a back button. Actually, wait, what do we do? Oh, right, when we choose a piece, then the turn manager would go forward to the next state. Actually, yeah, maybe the turn chooser should handle going backwards. So yeah, we won't, the board space chooser won't have the back button in it. So player selection event, oh okay, that's when the player picks something. Alright. Okay, Okay, so instead of chosen piece, we'll have... I guess it would actually need to be something like choose the actual turn action. Okay, so subscribable, object, turn action. That's long, let's break that. Okay, so if this equals choose action, okay, so what, oh yeah, so it sets the chosen value to -1, so we'll go ahead and set this to null. No. Okay, well if we choose a piece, that's fine. Okay, I see. Oh wait, to do this part. Okay, so here, selected space. Okay. So I guess we'll need to figure out the move options. And these things should also only become active when the active player is the local player, huh? Well, we can do that all the time, but and board dot active player equals local player, because we'll have some other object. I want to get the network code out of the turn chooser. Well, in that case, maybe the turn chooser, when it's a network player, will just, the state will stay inactive. That's probably what we'll do. So what am I trying to do here? So we need to get the move options. Okay, and I guess right here is when we would calculate the turn options. Okay, so private. Oh, well, we could just cache this turn options object. Let's just say current options. Okay, so what do we do here? Piece index equals, okay, so we will need the chosen piece actually. so this should be turn chooser. Chosen action. Let's rename this because it's not the active piece necessarily, it's the chosen piece. Okay, so piece index is chosen piece dot value, and then let's see, the Lua state. How did we do that before? Okay, it's simple. We need to get a reference to the database. Game database equals scene game components. There we go. Oh, I always forget the get function. Okay. And I guess if we enter any other state, we'll let's clear the current options because we don't need to hold that data around. Okay, so here what am I looking for? Right. So instead of finding the piece ID, we actually need to get the board position. Equals int vector2 0. And it's kind of the opposite of this. We'll go board position equals board pieces, and then selection event piece ID dot board position, and then here we just use the actual value and the selection event. And then now we'll need some list of all turn options on a specific space. So list turn option. I don't want turn options. What is the? Okay, it's called turn action. Actions. And this will just be a helper list, so we won't have to keep creating a new one every time we use it. Private void fill or find actions for position. So let's see, how do we want to do this? Sure. Action in turn options. Oh, current options dot options. Okay, so we kind of want to look at the last move action. And then we'll give it that position, and then and then maybe we'd also, if any capture or promotion event has a certain position, then we would add it to the list as well. So let's do that. Just add if final move option or move action ends at board position. First we need to find the final move option. So action, well, we could just use an integer. And last move index equals -1. For int I equals action dot components count -1. And while I is greater than or equal to 0, then we'll go backwards. So if action dot components I type is a move piece, then last move index equals I, and we'll break. So if this move index greater than or equal to 0, and current action components last move index target equals board position. Then we'll add this to the action list. First let's clear it up here. Okay, so if this is not true, then we should also look for promotions and elimination and capturing events where the target is the board position. Okay, so for each component and action dot components, if let's switch component type. Okay, so if it's a capture piece, so if component target equals board position, then action list add action and break. Maybe we should do this different. Let's see. And in case if it's a promotion, then we have to check if the actor is at board position. Actually, maybe we shouldn't even do promote. Well, yeah, I guess we could, because there could be some action maybe Well, I mean, you could think of a mod designer would want to have some action where you could just spend a turn to promote a unit or piece, in which case there'd be no movement commands. So yeah, we should do this. Equals true. Break. And then if this is outside of the switch statement, so if add action is true, then we need to break out of the loop. Alright. And then down here, if add action, then oops. Action list, add action. Okay. Alright, and so this is add actions that capture or promote a unit, or why do I keep calling it unit? Piece on this position. Okay. Right, so now we do find actions for position, and then if board position, oh wait, if action list count is greater than 0. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how we'll do this. Let's see. Okay, so I'm thinking that how it'll work if there's more than one action on a specific piece, then the player could press tab to cycle between them, or mouse wheel. So I guess we'd actually need to keep like an offset for every board position. So that way, like if you move the mouse around, it won't keep an offset. Well, I guess we could use the modulo operator, so it would be fine. But no, I think if we keep a separate selection per board position, then then it would remember what you selected last for that position, which might be nice. So how do we do this? I guess just an array. Oh, maybe we can do a dictionary. So take int vector 2 and take int. So say input offsets. And then yeah, when we enter the state, we'd clear this. So we'll definitely need some way to, well, I guess we'll worry about selecting between the offsets later because I need to support the mouse wheel and things. Okay, so all we need to do now is say chosen action equals action list, and then chosen, oh wait, input offsets. Do we have the defaults? Okay, yeah. So this, you can specify a default if it doesn't contain the value you need. So the board position default is 0. And then we'll just go ahead and modulo by the number in here in case for some reason we have weirdness. Why is it not like that? Oh right, I need to put value here. Let's actually pull this out. Index. Okay, that looks cleaner. Okay, so one thing I can see already is, for instance, right now we have the move indicators, so we're going to need to update those a lot to take into account these new turn actions. And I think we're going to need to export this action list to where the turn indicators can find it as well. Let's see, how would I do that? We could either move this code somewhere else and have it be a separate query, or we could just have the selection button. Oh, well, see, it only calls this one actually when you click something. So let's see. Okay, so here let's make another. So return a list of turn actions. And let's see, filter options. And then int vector2. Then we just move this out. This is actually, like, it doesn't need any, it's just a pure logic thing, so maybe we should just make it static. So public static. And instead of returning this, it'll just use a list you've already created. So turn option calculator. Oh. I want the actual class, please. action list, current options, and board position. This should be filter options for position. Okay. I think that's going to be better. You could just as easily make this another query object to decouple it more, but I think this will be okay. Alright, so that's all done. And then when the chosen value becomes non-null, then the turn chooser would switch the state again. Okay. I'm trying to decide, I guess for now, so board active player equals board local player. Then the start choosing command will fire, and the turn chooser will start doing its thing. So chosen piece and chosen, okay, it doesn't have the chosen action yet. What will this need? Don't think it needs that. It will need a back button. Let's move this up here. It's got chosen piece. Chosen action. Okay. Okay, it doesn't need no move options anymore with that. And this is for the network, which some other class will handle. I don't even know if it needs the board and database anymore. Oops. Select button, player select, player selection, cancel button. I guess let's change to player selection, accept button. I think we will still need that, because yeah, when we call this, then the turn manager knows we made a choice, and then the turn manager will handle everything else. Handle actually executing the actions. Don't need that. Start. Okay, that's good. No more networking in here. Yeah, so don't need either of those. But I won't delete them because we'll add it to some other objects soon. New board. Space chooser. Okay, so here, chosen action, value equals null. Okay, don't need this anymore. similarly, well, I mean, it's simple. Okay, so what we do need to do, okay, I need to create this on back button trigger. Let's move this down. And then on the chosen piece, I also need to do the same thing for chosen action. I need to subscribe to them. Alright, so chosen piece, subscribe new listener. Say on piece chosen. Same thing here. Chosen action. Oh, oops. Subscribe. Okay, another simple listener, except this time it'll be a turn action type. And then on action chosen. Generate the method again. Alright. So kinda got this already. Okay, so this is a piece index, and this is action. Okay, so if piece index is greater than or equal to 0, I guess we should also make sure that we're in the right state. State equals int. What is it? Choose piece. Okay, so in this case, all we do is set the next state equals okay. Choose action is a bit more complicated. Okay, so here we just need to make sure that action is not null. And then we'd set the state immediately to finalization. And I think we would just call choice made event. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff anymore. Alright, that's much simpler. Okay, and then the back button is also simple. It's just if state. If we're on the choose action state and you press back, then you go back to choose piece. So we'll reset chosen piece to -1. Set the state to choose piece. Okay. And then we'll need to watch some other event to set the state to inactive. I guess we'll just see. And probably not super important, but I guess we could just set it to inactive right afterwards. I don't really know if we need the finalization, but maybe that's not a good idea, actually. Yeah, we can just set it to inactive right here. I guess we could add a "Are you sure?" dialogue or something for the player. Maybe that's what I was thinking of when I created that finalization state, but I don't know if we'll need it for now. Okay, so I think that's all here. Oh, well, we do need to send the actions. But maybe we'll have the turn manager do that. Okay, so right here, private, command, turn action. Let's see. No, it's probably better that the turn chooser does it now that I think about it, because this turn action will also be called for the network player's actions, so we don't want to send that back over the network. Okay, so let's see. Private, command, turn action, request, send action. Oh, I just slightly changed the name, but and should I? Yeah, let's send it. I'm trying to decide which order would be better here. It probably doesn't make much difference. And you know what? Probably after this, the game should wait to hear back from the other player before letting you. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't really matter because the other player has to send you their next turn, so no real reason to have ready checks, I don't think. Okay, so next thing I gotta do, let's, I guess, see if there's any errors here. Okay, it's just a lot of warnings since the board is unused. Let's take it out then. Really? Oh, okay. Turn chooser. Alright, so yeah, it doesn't need the database. Does it need this either? Okay, so only for that debug string. Let's do a little cleanup. And here, database signed. Turn option. Alright, so this depth and visited spaces is left over from our old implementation. And then it's, okay, so the board model creator. Really? Okay. Yeah, I guess we don't really need to have that around, but. And then this stuff is just for debugging, so it's gonna bother us about it. Alright, I'm trying to think if I should work. Like, I kind of want to test what we've done, but I don't think it'd be very meaningful because none of the graphical elements have been updated yet. I guess we can try. So yeah, let's turn these off. Oh yeah, this is, it just teleports pieces. In the future we'll want to do some kind of animation probably. I'm actually not sure if we'll do that in this game or not, but hey Storm, glad to see you here early. I'm good, how are you doing? Alright, so alright, let's build the second player. And right now there won't be, well no, it will send the action, but the other player won't receive it. So the other player's actions won't be reflected on the other game, but we'll do that next. Some more warnings. Oh, this is copying the same things. I hope you had a good weekend. Oh well, sorry to hear that. This type of things can be difficult to deal with, I know. Oh. Oh, because I'm trying to play from the play scene. Okay, well that's good to hear that you're doing good besides that. What is wrong here? Oh, okay, I did mess around a bit with some of these system objects. Okay, so basically anything, the subscribable value should not be for any object types. Oh, well, luckily not recently. I'm doing pretty good right now. Okay, so like right here, you don't want to have a string. Should be... Oh, I'm gonna have to update quite a bit of this. I maybe should have done this earlier, but... Okay, it won't be so bad. Just need to change this to object. Let's see what else we got. So down here, oh, that's good. Change all these. When I was doing this, I forgot about all the strings that we do. What else? Stick few more, hopefully. Where's the password? Oh, this is the obsolete one, okay. Alright, let's see if there's any more of these scrapable values. Okay, yeah. Also, okay, that's fine. Yeah, there's the password I was looking for. Yeah, I love this song. Okay, so let's check one more time. Okay, I think that's everything. I guess I'll just run it once and hopefully nothing will happen. Do I like electronic music? Usually I do. Okay, that looks good. Sometimes it's not the best to program to, but it's a little too upbeat. Is that your favorite type? Okay, good, everything's working so far. Oh wow. What happened? I didn't mess with any of the shaders. I don't... Let's see what could be the problem here. Oh, you know, I bet there's a Unity update this weekend, and maybe I need to rebuild the asset bundles. When you have to hear songs, Game 2017. Okay, yeah, I'll search after the stream and see if I like them. Usually I do like that kind of music, so. Is it done? Yeah, I wish it would pop up a little message or something. Let's see. Oh wait, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, so we open streaming assets. For open a new window. Okay, here, asset bundles, and just copy this over. I don't need any of these anymore, so I'll just delete them. so hopefully this will work, because I'm not really sure what the deal was with the shaders breaking. Oops, didn't want to open another project. Okay, yeah, that was it. Just needed to be updated. Okay, so I'll try to move here. That's not working. Yeah, it's really hard to do anything without an interface, so let's, I think I should probably update it. What is this? Turn option calculator. Oh, that's like the number of actions, right? Yeah, right here. Okay, so we know they always had one action, so it's not like it wasn't, the Lewis script wasn't working or something. Okay, let's try it one more time. And actually, I should have made sure that the host was the first player. Maybe that's what the problem was. Well, you know, adding some debugging with logs would probably help as well. Turn chooser. Okay. So debug. Or maybe we can just do what we do with the states and have it automatically print when the state changes. Simple. All right. Chooser, state, enter. And then it'll be the state S. Oh, I forgot to say string format. Okay, so that will probably help us figure out what's going on. Oh, I did not set it all. First player to go first again. Oh, we've got something wrong here. So all options was null. Sets it right here. Oh, I forgot to change this. Okay. Unfortunately, we'll have to rebuild everything. Okay. Right. Okay, so we got another error. Whoa. Oh, if you click on it, it brings up the call stack. That's nice. Filter options for position. At 127. It's probably that same position, isn't it? Yeah, all options is null probably, or maybe options is null. Okay, well, options can never be null because we always instantiate a new list. Okay, maybe I think I know what might happen. It's kind of a weird like order of operations thing. So let's see, on the piece chooser, so we get this select button and we press it, and then this runs, and then it changes this value. So turn chooser changes the state to choose action, and then, well, this still runs, so it should still be okay, but I was gonna say it changes the state, and then this runs on the very same frame. That might still happen, so probably should add a wait count or something. Trying to decide if I want to add the wait count into the space chooser or into this controller class itself. I think it'd be better to do it in here. Private and let's say delay frame. Okay, but, let's just add. Oh, it's gonna be kind of annoying. Alright. If not, let's actually change this. Okay, have a good one. See you in a sec. Ready to, let's see, accept input. So if ready to accept input and state. Actually, I don't like this either. It's too convoluted. I think the correct thing to do would be to add another state in here. Let's say piece chosen wait. And then all we need to do is add ticking, and then we'll need tick helper. And then scene. List add. And then also do some fancy stuff here. So tick helper force inactive equals s does not equal int state piece chosen wait. So we need parentheses. Okay, so now we know public. This function will only be called when the state is piece chosen wait, and so we can just say state, or it's called states here actually. Oh, please. States equals int. And now we'll set it to choose action. Okay. So now we took care of all that. Well, I guess let's just see if that was the problem. And we'll set it to host goes first. Already got a null reference, what's that about? Okay. Input offsets equals new. Okay, well, we did find something, but that's not what I was looking for. Let's see, turn chooser, we need to make sure it tick helper dot force inactive starts is true. Alright. So chess and host first. Alright, so now no errors. Let's see. So if I try to move pawn, okay, so now it's on choose action. Will let me move up. Okay, it did. So now, yeah, it's relayed the message, but nothing is watching it, so yeah, nothing happened. And yeah, now we can't move because it's not a turn. Okay. Good. So now let's make another class. This will be opponent turn action watcher. see, auto. Oh, what is it actually? Alright, I need to change the namespace. So this class will take care of receiving the action from the other player, and also it will test it to make sure that they're not cheating, which basically means the action that they sent you is actually possible according to the mods you have loaded locally, because they should be the same. And then it will send the action to the turn manager, which will execute it. So let's take care of this now. So what do we need? We need, let's see, so I guess I'll go ahead and get the turn chooser. I need to grab this. Okay, this is actually bad, I just realized, because this will hang around. This needs to actually be a listener janitor. Add new janitor. Let's see, is it a turn action? I think is right. Okay, actually it's iListener. Probably could simplify this, make you not have to. Okay, well this is more generic, so whatever. Alright, so then next is the subscribable and then the listener. Alright, what's wrong? Syntax error. Oh. And then, let's say on receive action. Okay, so this is where most of the logic will happen. Okay, so what we need to do is, let's see, so what do we have? Should the turn action, so we kind of need to know the piece index that the turn action was generated for, so we can generate it ourselves. So yeah, we should public int vector 2. Let's say initial actor, or should we call this search actor? Or I guess I'll just call it search piece. Okay, so now everywhere I create this, I need to set it. Which I can't see with all the pop-ups. Right here. Oh, wait, this is translating, okay. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Okay, I guess we can just pass the int search piece. And then action dot search piece equals board pieces search piece dot board position. And this is args piece index. Okay, and then also we need to send this over the network. Client. Oh, okay, that worked. Then public and vector2 search piece. Message search piece equals action search piece, and then we'll also add it down here. Okay, I don't know why that gave me an error at first. Okay. Alright, and again, the reason we needed that is because we're going to basically do this, calculate the actions for that piece and make sure that the action that was given to us by the opponent is actually possible. So let's see, we've got turn action, calculator. Just add this right here. And also need the declaration of the variable. Okay, and then turn options. Okay, and the piece. Okay, we'll need the board now, I see. Private board. And keep an up-to-date board. Grab this. Okay, so board. Let's actually do it this way. Int piece index equals board piece on space action dot search piece. Okay, so I need the databases as well, it looks like. Copy all this stuff so I can hopefully save a little time. Okay, and so now we have this action and a list of actions, and we basically gotta see if they equal each other. Okay, so bool any equal. So for each bar possible in current options, okay, so if possible equals action. So right now we're going to need to override this because right now it tests by compiler object ID, which is not what we want. So any equal equals true, and so maybe we shouldn't do equals, we should say well, I guess basically we will want them to be exactly equal, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, so if any equal, then we'll do something. I guess. Let's see. Quest. I guess this is what we do. We just send this choice made event. Where do we get that? Right here. There. So choice made event send action. Otherwise, bug. There's some kind of cheating going on, or at least an error. I'm not really sure what we'll do. Maybe we'll just print a message. I don't know if we want to like automatically exit the game or something. I don't think that's fair. Because it could, of course, be an error in the program. Okay, so yeah, now we need to override this. Okay, won't let me do it easily. Turn actions. Public override equals. And I'm also supposed to do the hash code, but equatable. Okay, so say if turn action other. Okay, well, yeah, so we don't have to do this hash code and everything. Let's not go the equals route. So public void, let's say R is equivalent. Basically the same thing, but whatever. Turn action. Okay, so first, so if search piece equals other search piece, enable components equal equals true, and then also we'll do and components dot count equals other components count. Less components. If not components, I is gosh, I'm having trouble spelling this today. Equivalent other components, I. Components equals false. Let's see. Here will return. I don't even have to do this actually. So here will return false, and if you get to the end, true, and then otherwise down here return false. return type equals other type, and actor equals other actor, target equals other under. Yeah, see, this is not exactly right. Okay, so let's see. If type does not equal other type, then we'll return false. Else, switch the type, because really only some of these have to be equal to be equivalent depending on the type. So if it's move piece, we need to make sure actor equals other actor and target equals other target. And then if it's a capture piece, we only care about the target being the same. Target equals. And then if it's promotion piece, we only care about the actor and the promotion index. Okay, and then yeah, there's some other weird type, then it's always true. Alright. Okay, that wasn't quite as bad as I thought it might be. Okay, so now we don't want to do equals, we want to call is equivalent. Okay, we can break here. Okay, that was actually pretty simple. I guess let's test it out. Oops. I need to create this object in the chess scene. Okay, you can load now, please. Okay, so new opponent action watcher. Alright. Hopefully this will just work. It's not that complicated, really. Okay, so I'll move my knight. Okay, it worked and it didn't give me a cheating error. Cool. So now I think... Alright, and it worked. Okay, well, something weird's happening now, but... Oh, I was trying it on the wrong player. Yeah. Cool. So now... let's try it out and let it... Okay, so actually how we want to do this is if not anything is equal, then we'll do something. But no matter what, we'll always just send the choice mate event. Because if you're playing with a cheater, you can just quit the game. but we want to try and test this, so how will I do this? Okay, I guess the easiest way is if I go and edit one of the mod files. Right, so Moddable Chess. Oops, it's too far out. Okay, yeah, I'll edit the second player's mod files. So the movement. Oops. Let's make it so that the pawns can never move 2 spaces. Oh, I can't do the fancy comment out thing. Alright. So now whenever I do 2 spaces, the other player should... Oh, except the problem is we won't get that log. Okay, so let's so actually, well, I already did this, but I need to change the real mod, which is right here. Or the first player's mod file, and I'll just temporarily edit this out. Okay, and now we'll start it all up. Okay, so now... Okay, nothing will happen when I do... Oh, it doesn't even let me move 2 anymore, right? But now... when this player goes like that... Oh. Yeah, then we get the error, the cheating detected, or at least a mod mismatch. Okay, so that's what we wanted. And now I can add this back. I'll go ahead and make this in the Unity engine so that it will show up in the second player's log. Okay. So what's next on the to-do list? I guess we should check canceling. Actually, now we have done that. It's been on the list for a long time. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna do the back button now. So we have this input setter, and we're basically just going to copy what we did for the exception button, except for the back button. Oh, welcome back, Storm. Alright. And so what will the back button be? I guess escape is good. Oops. Input, get key. Alright. Oh, did that? Maybe I called it cancel. Oh, gotta spell it right. There we go. Okay, so that should be an easy fix. I guess I'll see if it works now. There we go. Okay, so chose piece now. If I press escape, okay, it goes back to choose piece. Alright, so that's all good. Okay, cool. One thing, I wonder... the definition of the stream, because some characters can't be seen. Oh, you mean my stream? My stream title's too long? Oh, or do you mean that my stream is too low resolution? I had to lower the bitrate a while ago, but my internet's been better lately, so let me see if I can do it real quick. Okay, we'll see how stable that is. Okay, wait, what was I doing? Okay, so I just finished the back button. So I guess now we need to do the indicators again, or update them all. Yeah, I know what you mean. Some characters lag a little. Well, it seems to be okay for now, so yeah, I'll just watch it. I don't have the best upload speed, but... Oh, good resolution? Okay, well that's good to hear. Alright, okay, so what we need to do... Got the selected move option indicators. If you lag, it'll tell me. Alright, thanks, Storm. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Maybe we'll do the mouse over ones first, because these will be a little simpler. It just shows all the options for a specific piece. So how I want to do it, let's should I do a mock-up? So we've got the board. Oh, that's not right. And then I'll just put a bishop on there for now. And we'll do, I guess, another bishop player 2. Do you make videos for YouTube? Well, my YouTube, all I do is just put VODs of my streams on it. Okay, so what I'm thinking, so this would pop up over a piece that would be captured. Something like that. And then, so say I'm mousing over this piece right here. And then it would show, this would be a movement option. And then it also have to have the movement option on this position as well, which might look a little weird, but maybe change this to a ring instead of doing a diamond or whatever. Then it also has options out over here, and so on. And then, so for example, nothing in chess really has this where there's more than one option, but if you had more than one option for the same space, then the ones that weren't currently, or for an action that weren't currently selected, would be smaller or something. I don't know. This might be too small, but I don't know, it actually looks pretty good. But it's just an example. So we're going to need to have a lot more possible little indicator models over here, which is not a big deal really. Okay, so let's get this away. Actually, I'll leave this up for now. What's going on? Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to set that back. I'll leave this for now, because we might want to refer back to it. So really, so the mouse over and also the selected move options kind of use the same system, but they have enough different that I had to make them into different classes, but I don't want to have to actually, where does it go? Display, message, send. Okay, so oh right, it sent it to another object which actually created the indicators. Okay. That actually makes things a little easier. But so let's make another class here. Action indicators. Indicator pattern. And so this will be the class that we'll send to the indicator model creator, and it'll have all the information that it will need to know. So let's see. Click class. Indicator. I guess we can do that. And this will have And vector 2 for the board position. Oh, right. And then we also need the type. Action indicator type. So we've got none, as always. Move, capture, promote. Public type. Oh wait. And then last but not least, we'll have, this will be true for active, which if it's inactive, then we'll use the smaller models. So public, this will just be a list. Okay. I think that's all information that we need in here. So let's actually move backwards. I'll start with the model creator. So what's that for? Oh, that just tells it what event to listen for. I guess we'll still use that, but we should also have another flag here. Well, maybe not. For like if it's the, I was gonna say another flag for if it's a mouse over or selected, but gotta go to sleep because tomorrow you're gonna see the girl. Oh, all right. Thanks a lot for stopping by, Storm, and good luck. I hope everything turns out okay. Hope to see you soon. Action indicator. Let's see. I guess I'll call it strength. And this will be selected. Inactive, mouse over. Alright, we'll just stop by if we can, Storm. So, right now I think the game database holds does it hold all the models? Model index. So where does it do? Where's the list of all the models? I forget how I did that. Oh, model prefabs, okay. Oh, yeah, we can get rid of that soon, but not now. Class. So we're gonna have a lot of different indicator models now. I don't want to litter the game database with them all. So let's indicator models. Let's change this a little bit. Indicator model data. Yes, thank you. Usually it doesn't do that. Alright. Moddable chess. Public. Okay, so basically mods can supply as many indicators as they want. And for example, if they don't supply a separate model for every strength, then the game will try and scale them down. So let's see. So default. Oh, what's it doing there? Default indices, and then we'll have small, and also smallest. Not fun. Full. This will be private. Okay, and then how we'll do this is get index for, so we get action indicator. Why does that not show up? Oh, I forgot to set the namespace, of course. Type and action indicator strength. Return an int. So let's see, int type index equals, oops. And then we'll switch the strength. We can do a switch statement for this, but for now we'll just go in enumeration order. Okay, so selected as the full size. So return full. So yeah, we'll make sure that there's always at least a full size for every model in the mod translator, so I don't have to worry about that. But then, for example, if inactive is -1, then it would default up to full. So if small type I is less than 0, then we return full type I false, return full, oh wait, return small. Why does it keep doing type of? And then same with mouse over. Let's change this to mouse over because it might not necessarily be smaller. And then default it returns we need to be able to set this, so let's see. We'll just go like that. And then the game database. We'll just have the indicator, model data. Oops. One too many. Curly braces away. Alright. So I'll just take away the data. Let's call it indicators. And now the mod translator needs to be updated. But I guess first we should see how we'll even put this information in the table of contents. Where is the table of contents? Right here. So yeah, we've got the indicators right here. Let's have a separate class. Since there's so many, public class. Indicators. We can do it this way actually. Indicators. Alright, let's oops. Okay, so we'll have the public string name and public string model. Or actually public string type, public string strength, and then the model. Alright, so we're almost done for today, but let's at least let's get this mod loading. Okay, so we got mod deep loader. Okay, so yeah, we'll need to load the model for each indicator. So we'll just do this after the pieces. If table of contents indicators equals null or table of contents action indicators length is 0, then we'll throw new mod loader exception. Mod requires action indicator models. In the future we could maybe provide default ones, but not for now. Okay, and then for int I equals 0, I less than table of contents action indicators length. Okay, so indicator, wait, action indicator contents. Okay, so if indicator equals null or its name is null, null indicator. then yeah, if there's no, so it needs a type, but if you don't include the strength, that's okay. Okay, so let's see. String test name. So if string dot is null or empty, strength, then the test name equals string format indicator otherwise we'll include the strength in here. Type indicator strength. Okay, and now we just need to load start load asset. Okay, so folder indicator model and test name. Alright, so now if we load, I know it'll throw errors because, well, actually, I think that the, okay, well, we can't even load it because the stuff expects more information, so we'll continue with that tomorrow at the same time, 5 Eastern. So thanks everybody for coming out and watching, and I hope you had a good time. I think we're getting into some fun game logic stuff. I'm really glad that we're done with networking, because although that was nice to learn, it was a bit, we were stuck on it for so long, so. But, alright, I'll hope to see you all later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.